Welcome to our off-grid cabin, nestled along the banks of the beautiful Willow Creek in Willow, Alaska. A town so small that if you blink, you just might miss it. Out here, there are no streetlights, no rush hour traffic, and no endless noise of the modern world, just towering trees, rushing water, and the quiet rhythm of a life off-grid. Today I'm out here on my own to wake up this little cabin after a long season away. There are lawns to mow, supplies to haul, mosquitoes to battle, and more chores than I can count before my family and friends return to make memories here once again. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in for a while, and welcome to our little corner of Alaska, modern Homestead, Alaska, at the off-grid cabin. Well, I just got here, headed on out to Willow to do this work on the cabin because I finally had a break in the weather, enough so that I could come and get everything cleaned up, ready for the guests and all of that. And it's obviously all overgrown. And because it's nestled right here along Willow Creek, the mosquitoes can be really, really bad. And one of the best ways of dealing with that for the comfort of guests and ourselves and anyone that might be out here visiting is to mow, weed eat, do a mosquito spray that's like an organic oil type thing, so we don't want to be hurting any of the other animals. And then, what on earth? How did that happen? Well, anyway, we're gonna take a quick breeze around. We're right here on the creek, and the creek is what helps cause that moisture. Not only that, we get a ton of rain up here in Alaska. So let's go take a look at Willow Creek. So this is our boat launch, and obviously some driftwood came up, so that's how deep it had gotten. Oh, look at fresh moose tracks. That is it either was like super spread out or a big moose. Lots of personal planes. This is an obvious game trail. So what we have here that you can't see on the camera is there's a big ledge there on purpose, and then it just keeps the river down on this part. The boat launch goes up and down, and then it kind of protects the cabin by doing, oh look, Will, the camera. That's the state flower. Tell me in the comment section if you know what it is. This plant here, if you touch that, it is covered, and it is like sticking your hand or arm in fiberglass. Just absolutely huge rash. Look at the little bells. Look at that. We have a little sitting fire pit area here. The swing set. We're gonna come through, mow it, and clean it up. I'm gonna head inside the cabin real quick and check everything out before we head out here to do the cleanup. Oh, see, sadly, all these will get mowed, but are those so pretty? Love it. Outhouse. Who went into our shower house? Huh. Strange. I get asked sometimes about the bars on the doors and the windows. They're actually for bear, not for man bear. However, it probably helps with the man bear too. And that'll make it nice and fresh. I'm gonna wipe everything down and clean it before we go. However, at least while I do the outside, I can, a little tile popped up. I can at least get the inside of it aired out, and that is gonna help, you know, get the winter washed away in bright spring inside. Oh, that is like some sort of like little mouse. We need to concern ourselves with the fact they turned that pillow into a home. All right. Let's let her air out while we go and do the yard. It is so muddy at my house. I had to put my boots in the bag to get here. So I'm gonna swap out. I do have some overalls, specifically Duluth makes these, and they're supposed to keep mosquitoes away from you. They're not fail proof, I guess is the best way of saying it, but they do help quite a bit, so you're not having to use so much bug spray on yourself. But literally everything you see flying around is mosquitoes. Before I could get just put on my protection stuff, I've already been bit multiple times. These stinking mosquitoes, you guys. Ugh. All right, let's get to work. done, and I'm actually enjoying myself so much. I love yard work, believe it or not. I love to garden. I love the flowers. But this is the first time I have mowed since we moved to Alaska, like actually had to mow, because when we got this off-grid cabin, we had all of this redone, and so it was dirt for a couple of years, and now the grass has come in so nicely that it's almost like a yard that you can play in, and that is totally different than our homestead. Our homestead is a beautiful garden. There is gravel spaces because we live there year round and we have to move all of the snow and things like that. We've started doing landscaping with trees, and then ours turns into forest. But I do love the cabin because it does have so much space down to the river, and I can hear the river. And that is such a calming sound to me. I don't know. I'm seriously just enjoying myself. I need to see if I have some gas in the Connex, and if not, I have to run to town, into the town of Willow, and grab some gas really quick. And then I'll take all the rest of the gas cans with us at the end of the video. I'm gonna show you inside, and we're gonna get everything packed up and taken to the house to get it all clean and ready for guests. So, all right. I found enough gas to get us through, and then I will have to take all of these with me so that when people stay, they can run the generator out here and all of that. See if I don't kick her. You know what? Hold on. I just sat down for about 10 minutes because my hands went numb from the lawnmower. I'm just trying to push it all as far as I can. But you guys, do you want to just go listen to the river with me for a second? Like, let's just take a break and an update and see where we're at. And you can see what I've been doing. I just needed a breath. I didn't even know I needed this breath so badly. Let's just take one together. And that is it, my friends. It is moments like this that share with you exactly how a heart can fall deeply in love with Alaska to the point you never, ever want to leave. I don't know why anyone would leave during the summertime. Winter break, I got something in my eye, excuse me. It's probably one of those pieces of cotton from the cottonwoods are, woo! Not everything you see floating around in this is mosquitoes. Half of it is cotton. Anyhow, man, oh, my heart is happy. It is light. It is warm without being hot, and the breeze is cool, and the river, and I don't know how else to explain it. Goodness gracious. The peace and beauty that surrounds me, I'm just having an emotional moment with you guys. I'm just like, wasn't intending this to be part of the video. Not at all, but man, what an incredible blessing to just have moments to breathe. Take it all in, guys. Take it all in. Whew. I do need to get back to work because I have I'm gonna run by another YouTuber's house that's way out here in the middle of nowhere. I asked them if they needed anything from town when I was coming all the way out to Willow, and they did need something, plus I have to drop something else off. So if you stick around, I will take you to a friend's house here in just a little bit. We'll finish up this video. So I am there. I have this chunk of the yard left. Look at how much I've gotten done though. I gotta tidy up around here, do a little weed eating, and then spray the, it's organic oil, like essential oils, that it says it guarantees it'll kill adult mosquitoes. And the first guest will be here in 5 days, and the life cycle of a mosquito is about, what, 5 to 7 days, something like that. And so they won't be ravaged and attacked immediately, and then we can do it again while the guests are here. We actually learned it from a guy down the road. I'll show you that in just a second. So let me. Three takes of gas and 4 hours is how long it took me to just mow. I gotta do a little bit of weed eating, some blowing. We'll grab everything out of the cabin and I think I'm done. Oh, I'm exhausted. That was a lot. It's already after 6 o'clock. And I took a couple of breaks as needed. So this is the fogger thing I got. I got 2 cans of fuel. I think it can use. Let unit warm up for at least 2 minutes before using. Never leave warm unit unattended. Always remove propane tank after use. So it is propane. And then, so there's our little reservoir. We're gonna heat up and it's gonna fog like this stinky oil, which is outdoor pest control, and it says kills and repels mosquitoes, fleas, ticks, and fire ants. And it is, just trying to read, like it's cedarwood oil, lemongrass oil, citronella, garlic, and rosemary and some other things like that. So it says that it guarantees that it will kill, let me grab a glove. So it says it'll kill, it stinks really bad, so I don't want to have it on my hands. I just got bit on an ear and it has me in a full-on like panic. I might have to, but it says it'll kill 100% of the adult ones. So, oops. Put that there. Stinky stuff. And then the further out, which is why I worked so hard on getting the grass and everything, the further out it is into the forest, if you don't go wandering through the forest, it honestly doesn't really affect too much. Like, it doesn't stir up the mosquitoes. They're in the like deep grass and such, so they're super obnoxious right now because I mowed the deep grass around the cabin. And so there we go. Now let's put the lid in. It has a pretty wide reservoir. I'll link this. I got it off of Amazon if it works. Train. I've never heard it when I was out here. Propane bottle in. Alright. Ignite. Let's turn it to on. Oh, I can hear it. Oh, we have a flame. Okay. Let me get all this away from it. So the instructions say that the coil is going to turn like red. Okay, so I think the flame went out a minute ago. Now we're just fogging. Horrible smell. It's the garlic. If it was just the other ones, but the garlic. So, and then it says stay 5 feet away from any surface or ornamental tree, that sort of thing. Well, that is, if the camera picks it up, that is glowing red. We are ready to go. All right, I put that fogger down on some gravel so it can fully cool down. And while it does that, we're gonna grab all of the soft materials out of the cabin, take them home and wash them, and then bring them back. I'm itching so bad. You guys, I am just a little bit miserable. I've worked so hard today. But let's go into the cabin, grab what we can, take it home, get it all washed up and clean so that everything is completely ready. We will be putting together our house for our guests, the cabin for our guests, and just doing some fun things before all the wedding guests get here in just a few short days. So let's head in and see what we can grab, and then I'll bring you back to the cabin to put everything away. It's dark in here because it is a completely off-grid cabin, and I'm not gonna start the generator just to have some light to pull some things. But I'm just gonna grab trash bags. That'll be the easiest way, I think. But the cabin's all nice and tidy from the last time that Aaron and I were here. But I am gonna grab like this, like all the blankets and throw blankets. Get everything washed, and then when I do come back, we will run the power and vacuum the rug and do all of that fun stuff. But for now, we want to grab all the bedding for sure. Oh my gosh, we get so many spiders up here. I walked through so many spider webs today at the cabin. It has been kind of crazy. If that panics you, you might have had heart failure here at the cabin, because like couldn't even go in the outhouse or anything without just face full of spider webs. Let's grab what we can from up here before we lock up and head out. All right, I grabbed all of that. I'm gonna lock up, and then if you can see me, the next time I come back, we're gonna bring water, we'll have on the power, we'll do all of that and totally clean up the cabin for the season. Have to grab the gas can to fill it up before we come back, so we can run the generator like I was talking about. If you're interested in spending hours with me out here at the off-grid cabin and doing some projects in the future, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you won't miss the different things that we do around here. I do try and keep it some variety, you know, and it's very, very seasonal. That's what a homestead and life in Alaska is sometimes it's that winter clearing the snow, and sometimes it's a day at the off-grid cabin, and sometimes it's a day in the kitchen cooking and canning and getting everything ready for guests and visitors and all of that fun stuff. And then sometimes it's just a day in the life, gardening, homesteading, milking cows, feeding chickens, all of the fun stuff. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss anything we do. I think it looks so fantastic. I have said 100 times this cabin is 1 in a billion. We looked at so many places before Aaron and I moved here. My mom looked at so many places, sent us on so many wild goose chases, looking at different places and different things and so on. And literally this cabin is one of my favorite places on earth. So I am so fortunate to have spent this day here. Now, let's head off to another off-grid Alaska YouTuber who lives here, not here, in Willow, outside of Willow. I'll show you. Look at those red, white, and blue baskets.
Hello, friend.
Where am I?
Out in the middle of the woods, baby.
I haven't told them where we were going. Who are they?
Flat Tire Farm.
This is my good friend Crystal, and one of the dearest, most supportive people to our channel. So she touches my heart over and over.
I love you, baby.
I'm here to drop off jars. You guys, she makes blueberry bourbon, right?
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce. And she is making all of the wedding guests little jars of barbecue sauce for Caleb's wedding. So she is not only supporting me, she is loving on my kids too. So I'm here to drop off jars. I'll be right back with you. I'm going to visit with her for a few minutes.
Awesome.
So Flat Tire Farm's garden is truly something to behold. The difference in theirs and mine is theirs is 100% about putting away food for the winter. And Crystal has been gardening in Alaska nearly her whole life. And look at, she uses landscape fabric. Da-ba-ba. We moved all this. I watched you move an entire greenhouse.
Oh yeah, that was such a pain.
And then I watched you have to cut all the tarp. I love it. I like the screen door.
Here.
The
tiller we borrowed. The tiller we borrowed from you.
I know. It's the community tiller.
Yes.
This was left in our neighbor's house, which is a classic Alaskan thing. People will move and they'll leave everything.
Yeah.
This was in a collapsed greenhouse that fell under the snow, and the neighbors go, yeah, you can have it if you want it. So Aaron and I took it, and Crystal Reeve needed it, so it just gets passed around. It's totally, look at your tomatoes though. What is this? This is probably like little cherry tomatoes.
Tiny Tim tomato.
Tiny Tim!
Yeah.
Oh, Tiny Tim!
And I think these are a yellow pear tomato. See, this looks like a pear.
They're tomatoing. And you grow your tomatoes straight in the dirt.
Oh yeah, no joke.
No joker.
No joke. Yep,
Cute, cute, cute. A little table to hang out. I love the roller. So cute. Just so you know, this greenhouse collapsed a couple of years ago under the weight of the snow, and in the wintertime they shore it up as opposed to taking it all apart and down, and they use a bunch of 2x4s to hold it so that it stands up against the weight of our snow load. And by our snow load, theirs is so much heavier than ours.
Yeah, so we have to build things so that a roof can handle 100 pounds per square foot of the weight of the snow. So yeah, that's a lot.
So a little bit of plastic takes a lot of shoring to withstand that.
Quite.
It looks great. So where's your potato patch?
That's what my dogs have done. That's why the dogs are not allowed in the garden.
Or Jessica.
Or Jessica. It's fine, I almost stepped on.
Cute, cute, cute.
So this is all zucchinis. There's like 4 rows of zucchinis. There's like 65 zucchinis in here. There's one coming up there because we make zucchini relish and zucchini pickles, and we like to make like fried zucchini, grilled zucchini. Zucchini grows really well in Alaska, so we eat it all the ways that we can think to eat it. And then this, which was completely covered with chickweed like a week and a half ago, which is why it's trying to come back up. But this is all potatoes. There's, I think, 6
it.
rows of potatoes in here. And then you can see our little radish babies are coming up.
Oh, cute, cute, cute.
Radish babies.
Look at us.
Yes.
What's gonna grow on the trellis?
Peas.
Peas.
Yep.
Because
lots
those
of peas.
also, Alaska loves peas
Oh
too.
yeah, look at, they're totally sprouting already.
Oh, cute.
And then there's like 6 giant rhubarb plants in there, but there's also tons of fireweed, so we have to weed
love
that
it.
part yet.
And is that gonna be barn or garden?
Orchard.
Orchard.
It actually is an orchard, and
pretty
there's
big.
13 apple trees out there, except they're all just rootstock because the graft has died because so much snow crushed it the first 2 years that we were out here.
Nice.
We got 21 feet of snow the first year we were out here.
Wow. Do you know how many square feet you have? What is this distance? This is
So-
massive in comparison to
So
what I have.
from the gate to the greenhouse, and this wide is 5,000 square feet.
Wow.
Then there's about another 2,500 square feet for the orchard,
Yeah.
and then another, I don't know, 1,000 feet on the other side of the greenhouse. That's the berry patch, strawberries,
Wow.
raspberries, and hascaps.
Nice.
So, yep,
Jeez. A girl can dream. Mine is much smaller. Mine is a 40 foot by 40 foot plus the greenhouses. Way smaller footprint on my garden. This is like huge when I stand out
yours
here.
is
I'm like,
so pretty, and mine is just like dirt and plants.
yours is real. Yours is purposeful.
Dude, you grow real food.
I grow lots
tons
of real food. I have an incredibly productive garden.
Yeah, very much.
And it is beautiful. And I pay lots and lots of attention to aesthetic.
Yeah, and I would say too that you spend a lot more time in your garden than we do, so you can grow, I mean, probably almost the same amount of food in half or a third of the space that we have.
Yeah.
And we are so busy all the time that we had to build this garden so that it's kind of hands-off.
Yeah.
Like potatoes will out compete the weeds,
Yeah.
and so I don't have to worry about those guys. The landscape fabric means that
Yeah.
I never have to worry about this.
Yeah.
The only thing I really have to worry about is weeding carrots and radishes, which we'll just probably let them all go to the weeds and
Do what we can do.
we'll just pretend. Yeah.
We're pretending. I am a total opposite gardener, and it's my greatest joy and pleasure is to be out there. And so I don't do the landscape fabric. I'm not anti any of this. You do what you have to do.
Oh, yeah.
I love to go out and weed and water and pool and just
Yeah.
spend. I do evening walks
It's
through
like your
all of
quiet
it. It's
time.
my time. Me and Jesus have
Yeah.
a lot of conversations out in that garden.
Yeah. That's why I have the table in the greenhouse. It's like my little hideaway space.
Go hide.
There's no bugs in there.
No.
Like if it rains, I can go in there and hang out, have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That's my quiet space. That's
Yeah.
my hideaway. If I'm missing, that's where you'll find
Go
me.
find me. Go find you there. All right. Isn't it beautiful though? It is huge, and Alaska is going to do what Alaska does, and all of this in no time is going to be absolutely massive. And we've gotten so much rain lately that God has done the watering. Poor Crystal, who is on off-grid 100% everything, isn't having to haul as much water down here then.
That is
well, it waters.
fabulous. Yeah, because I figure, listen, in the wild, a plant drops on the ground and God brings it up from the earth and God waters it. And so that's the type of garden that I want.
That
I
is
don't
it.
want to put any more effort into it than what God has already afforded me.
This is what I can do.
This is what I can do. Yeah.
You guys will have to check out their channel and follow along. It is The Flat Tire Farm, and they have a website as well where you can get the soaps. You cannot buy the barbecue sauce unless you're local, because that cannot ship down to the lower 48 and stuff like that. But I got potato starts from her. Yeah, it is fantastic. Wait until you see their potato harvest, because it is something to behold. I'm always a little bit envious of like, how the heck did you? But you have more space for
Tons of
potatoes
space, yeah.
than it would take my whole garden in potatoes to compete with you. So
I
I'm
don't
just
have to
gonna
be
let you win
picky.
this
Yeah.
one.
Fine.
Winner.
Oh,
Winner
sharesies.
chicken dinner. Perfect. Make sure you guys check them out.
they're gonna cry the whole time, so it's not real great to video them because they're just so bad.
We're gonna walk over and see the baby goats really quick. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. We talked about it earlier. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you're tagging along. Thank you for being here with us today. I wanna go hang out with my friend for just a little bit, and I hope that you are blessed. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I hope you will come back and see me in the next video. Bye for now, guys.
If you want, you can put them.
Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You're the tiniest thing ever! Oh, hi! Hi! Oh my gosh!
If you want.
Hi, Pumpkins! You're the cutest things I've ever seen!
Videoing.
Cute. You only have this many left?
Babies!
Babies? What'd your mama give you?